What if the stream started 2 seconds early? Hello. Hey hoo-ha. Hi Sasha. Hi learning OpenGL. Also, how dare you? What do you mean, how dare you? What do you mean? Time for me to lurk most of the time. Lurking time. Lurking time for hoo-ha. Let me get the stream stuff sent out so that everybody knows that I am live. I mean, how dare you? What did I do? What did I do? Alright, let me send the stream out to the Discord server. I'm live working on Jelly Fields. Or this. And then I gotta add everyone. Sorry, 1 second guys. I'm just trying to put the things on the thing. Hey, Fairlii just came trying to comprehend Game Maker at all. Hi, vice versa. Hello. Hello to the chat of the world. And to the everybody. Hello to the everybody. Stand ready. Hi, Marmations. Hello, Marmations. Hello, Hoodley. Hi. Hi, everybody. It's nice to see everyone today. It's nice to see you all. I don't know what the freak you just said, Owl. Sucked Mike. Himmeldort. What? What are you saying to me? Suck what? Call me Jeff. Oh, hello, Jeff. That's German, Fairlii? What did you say in German? Also, hello, everybody. We're working on... It's a lyric from Wicked. Oh. From German Wicked? Today we're going to be working on the Jelly of the Fields. You guys know the game. This one. This game right here. The one that looks like it does. I got my coffee. I got some water. Do you guys have anything? Hey, Fairlii, how's it going? Hello, Zeri. Welcome to the Twitch. Welcome to the Twitch. I have a will to sleep. You need to sleep, Jeff. How's life? How's game dev? I think I got a Gatorade a few minutes before the stream. Oh, Firewolf with the Gatorade? Which flavor? Which flavor Gatorade do you have? Zeri, game dev is going good. Blue flavored? Oh, that's the best one. That's the best one. Game development is going good. Like, the actual stuff that I'm working on is going good. I feel like it's going really well. The content creation part of my job, I'm not really sure how it's doing. Kind of really worried about that. You're shooting for 5 light blue chests in 20 minutes? I said it for 3 hours. Excuse you. What? Why can't I send myself a super chat? Excuse you? Hold on. Remove that goal. It was like the default. I just changed the name. Hold up. Let me redo it. Yeah, default timer 3 hours. Start goal. Is it still 20 minutes? The goal is just there to just be there anyways. I don't even know if it does, anything happens. Hi, Judas. Welcome. Did you set it a while ago? I set it before the stream, which was 6 minutes ago. 10 minutes ago, maybe? We're gonna work on Jelly Fields today. I'm not exactly sure what we should work on. The last time we worked, hoping this just works when I go into it, there's no error. The last time we were working on the Jelly Fields, oh my god, there was a lot of items. We created this rock right here. And every once in a while, this rock will get mossy. And then you can click on it and clean the moss off of it. And you'll get this little moss sponge item that you can feed to the jellies. Or you can just sell. Now, I'm not sure what we should add now. Let me go to the stream chat section of the Discord server in case anyone is in there. I'm not really sure what we should do. What are you guys thinking we should do? We've already gotten some pretty decent I'm in here now. Hi, Al. We already have gotten some pretty decent progress on a lot of things in here. We have things like the gear flower, which the gear flower is a combination of the newer flower crop that we added and then the canisters. If you don't know how this biome works, basically you take like you need to defeat this corruption and you get normal crops like this and you put them on the crafting table like that. Boop. So that's on the crafting table. Then you take these canisters that spawn out in the wilderness and then you drop it on here. Boop. And then it turns into a like half metal, half crop seeds. So now like there's the red mushroom, but now there's also the blue screw. Haha. Very cool. And then yeah, look, the rock is now mossy. You click on it and now you got some moss. Pretty sweet. But if you could find moss as a sort of slow duplication thing, yeah, that's kind of how it works. Can't believe you copied Minecraft by having a crafting table and inventory. I know. Everything I add to this game just gives me closer and closer to copying Minecraft. Hi, Samuel. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today, Samuel? Hello. Let's open up the old Ace Sprite. And maybe we can bring in that tree crop that has the little Pac-Man looking fruit. I'm good. That's good to hear. That's very good to hear. I just woke up. Well, good morning, afternoon, night, whatever it may be for you. Oh god. Steam just opened and is showing all the stuff. Excuse you. I don't want you to show all that stuff. So Ace Bright is not opening. No, I accidentally clicked on Killing Floor 3. Do not play this trailer. No, get out of there. I don't care. Okay, I'm going to open up the concept for Hinchwood Heights. And we'll just see where we're going. Let me pause this. Okay. Don't dox yourself. Passing out. I mean falling asleep later, bro. Have a great stream. Thank you so much for showing up. What needs to be made? We have stuff. There's stuff in here that we can add to the game. Maybe we should add the bug. Let's add a bug. Feeling very bug-like today. Feel very bug-like. Okay. So the bugs actually have a 2 frames of animation when they fly. So they're probably like want the wings to like come down one. And maybe the legs go out. Looks like a light bulb bug. Yeah, it's like a metal light bulb bug. I have A Sprite through Steam, so it's basically a gamble anytime I want to show A Sprite to my friends because I'll end up taking 3 minutes closing Steam. Yeah. Does that look like it's flying? Does this look like flying to you? What is the normal bug flying animation? Yeah, the normal one, it goes down. Like this one also goes down. Wait, what? No, that one doesn't go down. The freak am I saying? It just looks weird. Just be looking weird for some reason. I also have some coffee. That doesn't look bad. I kind of want to change the like the other one, change the little antennas to be going up. All right, let's see how that looks. So we got it like that, and then the antenna going up. Maybe with this one, because it's like a light. The little thingy can move around. So instead of being there, it'll be like in the corners. Does that make any sense? We'll see what that looks like. Ah. I like that. I like that. That looks nice. I think we send this. We send it not as a GIF. We send it as a sprite sheet, and then we output the file. Nice bug, very cute. Guys, be kind to my bug. Is it just in the critters? Yeah, there's just a critters folder. So we're gonna add a new folder called critters, and then I'm just gonna say bugs, and we're just gonna call this a I've been sick with the summer cold, so I'm happy to have a chill stream to watch while I vegetate. Hello, Kitten Fun. How are you doing aside from having the summer cold? I might also be having a summer cold. I have a bit of a sore throat, but I got a lot of stuff going on. I don't know what to call this. I'm gonna call it a lamp bug. We'll go into our sprites, biomes, Hingewood Heights, and then a new folder for critters. And then bugs. And then I will get my thingy open. If I sound like I'm not fully hype and excited lately, I talked about it in the server, but something very, very sad happened over the weekend. And I don't want to, like, overdo it. I don't want to, like, push myself too hard. So if I'm not super energetic, that's the reason why. I'm also a bit groggy, and yeah, my throat kind of hurts a little bit. I did not sleep very well last night. But you know, I still be making video games. Because that's what we'd be doing. Been doing well, otherwise my cat is being a great nurse by stealing my pillows. Oh my goodness. I want to see your kitty cat. Okay, we have the lamp bug now in, and the sprites are, it's split into the 2 different sprites. So let's grab a bug. I'm pretty sure critters in here, there's a bug spawn, and I'm pretty sure we have a bug here. Yeah, the Durner fly. Durner fly is pretty similar to what we be having here. So we're honestly just gonna take this and then go to our prefabs, go to our critters, and then go to our folder bugs. Do this. Well, let's actually rename it to lamp bug. And then put that as an original prefab. And then we're just going to edit this puppy. It's not a puppy, it's a bug. What if it was called a lightning bulb? Lightning bug plus lightning bulb plus light bulb. That's a good idea. I like that name. That is a fine name. And then sprite 1 and sprite 2, we have to switch to this one and that one. You see what I'm seeing? You see what I'm seeing? And then we have to figure out the move directions. What up, fellas? Hi, Brian. How are you doing today? So how the move directions work is when you click on the insect, it's going to move in a direction to try and dodge you. And each bug will have, like, different paths that it does. I personally think that this lamp bug should be a rare one, so I think this one should be a little more difficult. So I think when you click on this one, it's immediately gonna jump left. I'll say like 1.2, and then up, and then right. So we're gonna do that. We'll see how that works, but I believe it also has like a catch timer max. We'll change that to like 1.8 so it's not too crazy. Okay. Seems like that should be all good. I believe. Pretty good, you. Pretty not great, to be honest. Hello, gang. Hi, Frog Balloon. Welcome. I've been asking a few people about their preferred game engines. What exactly makes you stick with Unity compared to other engines? Well, there's a few reasons. The first reason is that I just tried Unity first. It seemed like it was the easiest to port games to other things, and it had the most tutorials and things available, so I went with that. And I'm still sticking with Unity now because I have a lot of scripts and assets and stuff that I've made over the years, and I'm also a Unity insider, so I get things from Unity. I can't say for long, for I want to say hi. Hi, Coco. Hello. Why you dropped Godot? I just messed around with Godot for a little bit. I never fully switched over to Godot. What's wrong? So I'm kind of like, excited about, like, I posted that video and it's made me really, really happy, but it's also made me really, like, terrified that I wasn't, that, like, the, like, YouTube and game development stuff isn't going to, like, work out. So I've been kind of stressed about that. But, unfortunately, this weekend I was let known that a close friend of mine passed away, and it really sucks. I'm using Godot, but then it crashed. It corrupted my entire project, and I lost all motivation. Oh no! I'm so sorry to hear that. But yeah, that's why I said I'll probably be. I might not be fully all here this week, or for a little while. But I will try. I will try to remain. I will hold the line. I will remain strong. Hi, Bubba. Welcome to the stream, Bubba. Bubba da boo. Okay. I want this bug to spawn, like, out in the forest. I think the forest should just be, like, the cool guy spot where all the stuff is. And then I'll speed up until that thing spawns. There was an AI that panicked when it ran into an issue and deleted the entire database of a company. My condolences. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it was very sudden. It was very, like... It's weird, too. It just, like, it doesn't feel, like, real, if that makes any sense. I don't know. It's the thing that I talked about in the server, Bubba. If you had seen. Yeah, it really, really sucks. We had just been... We just talked, like, a month ago. She had just sent me something on Instagram, and I thought it was really funny, and that was just, like, a couple days before it happened. But I guess when it happened, her family was really secretive about it. Like, they needed time to, like, process and get everything ready to let everyone know. This is the wrong bug. I didn't set the bug. So I had found out at, like, the day, whatever the day was that I posted that video, I was feeling really good about the video, and I was feeling very happy, and it was like, I want to say 2 or 3 a.m. that night when I was let known that it happened. So very, very sad. What was this called? The lamp bug. Oh yeah, we need the actual item. Okay, so we need to make the item, which means we just need to go resources, biome date, no, item data, biomes, Hingewood Heights. Rex, hello. Hi. Just passing by. It's so nice. I'm so glad to see you. I can't speak. I'm so glad to see you. Bugs. We're gonna make this new item, and once again, the placeholder name for this thing is just lamp bug, even though we did get a really cool name suggestion from the chat. So if I'm a little bit scatterbrained, guys, I'm just it's just having difficulty sleeping, and yeah, just a little bit scatterbrained. This thing is gonna be rare, so it's gonna sell for like 20 for the time being. XP for eating is also gonna be 20, I guess, just for whatever reason. Mad respect for opening up about it. Hope streaming will cheer you up. Yes, I'm hoping it'll be a fun thing. Looks nice already. Thank you. So we don't want the Durnerfly, we want the lamp bug. How are you doing today, Rex? Having a good day or night? I don't know what time it is for you right now. So I'm probably gonna be taking it easy this week with the game development stuff. I actually have a really cool video that I'm working on. It's called I Accidentally Made Deltarune. That's kind of the like clickbait title, but it's gonna be a devlog. A devlog that's gonna be cool because one of the biggest issues with devlogs is that like they start and then they go too long and no one cares, or they start and they never end. So the devlog for Leaflup's Candy Hunt is just going to be one big video that goes over the entirety of the development of the entire game. So you get the satisfaction of seeing it from start all the way to finish. It's going to be cool. I'm fine, thanks. It's 8 p.m. here. Gonna eat soon. What are you eating? What kind of meal? I didn't want to dox where you're from. What kind of meal? I don't think you even probably care if I had said what country you're from, as if that narrows it down. So this doesn't have like a weather required or anything. This is just going to spawn whenever it feels like it. So let's see if this works. Hello, Smelgrow. I don't know yet. Oh. You can say it. Fine, I'll say it. France. Oh. Oh. Hope it does well. Me too. Minus 67, 63, 74, 46 critical attack. Dang, I did a critical attack. Okay, let's set it to normal speed. Look at that guy. Do you see that and think that guy looks like a lamp? He looks like a light bulb. That guy is a certified light bulb bug. And now when we try to collect him, he's going to move. He should move left, up, and then right, I believe. Oh, no, right, up, and then left. And then he dropped the wrong item. So we'll fix that. My brother just called. Forgot I promised to help him move today. Get the muscles out, Brian. Get the muscles out, Brian. I hope you enjoy that. As enjoyable as helping someone move can be. Okay, so it doesn't drop Durner Fly. We want it to drop a lamp bug, everybody. Maybe if you had like a yellow/white glow effect. I don't know how many. Well, I guess I could do a 2D light. You make us both bigger and more glowy. I can't actually change the size of them. All of these sprites need to be 9x9 for bugs and items. Working within a restriction. See everyone. Bye, Brian. I would if I had any. Brian needs to get some muscles. Okay. I think Lamp Bug looks good. I think he looks very nice. I could make a like glow outline. 18 watching? Oh, we're hitting my peak viewers. At least since I started doing the streaming, the regular streaming. My goodness, we might hit 20 today. I don't know if we've ever hit 20. I appreciate everyone being here. 19. Oh my goodness. Hello, everybody. Got late to the stream. Hi, hats. Don't worry about being late to the stream. It is okay. So we've added a lot of stuff. Let's actually add the birdie. The birdie. We need to get, if we were to get the birdie. Well, hold on. Hold your horses. Push for 20. We can add the birdie. But also before that, since I got a lot of people here. Well, first of all, since I got a lot of people here, let's celebrate. I haven't done my sound effects today. Give me a second to do my sound effects. Just give me a second. Okay. It's been a whole weekend without pressing any of those buttons, so it feels good to be back. Hello. Watching the live without sound. I'm going to travel tomorrow, and I'm preparing my bags. Oh, shoot. Lucas is going on vacation. How do you guys feel about the fish orb? What do you think of the fish orb? Is this feel like it's kind of difficult to tell that it's a fish orb. But I'm working within the restriction of 9x9. Let them out of the orb? He's stuck in the orb. Do you think, like, as a rare fishing item in this biome, this would be, like, a funny or, like, interesting idea? Maybe it needs, like, it needs to be more orb-like? Can add, like, bright pixels to make it more orb-like. Does this look more orb-like? Sure. Because we have the poor creature is suffering in that orb. Who put him in there? I thought it would be a funny idea if we had a thing that you fish up, and the thing that you fish up is something that's already in a fishbowl. So it's just a fish in a fishbowl. 20 watching! Oh my god! We're at 20! Everyone! Send your credit card information! Don't do that. No one do that. Now that there's 20 people here, let me tell you guys about my game development course. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't have a game development course yet. We're almost at 9 plus 10. I'm in an alt account watching. So there was 20. Well, actually, if we counted the people on Twitch, it would have been 20 as well. Ha 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 ha. Alright, let's get our fish orb. I keep asking you guys if you like the fish orb, not thinking about if I like the fish orb. And I do, so it's going into the game. There will be fish orb appreciators. And that could be you. That could be you, chat member. We got the hingewood fish. We got the fish orb. Fish orb for jelly fields confirmed by NASA. $400 for Fairlii Academy. Alright, you guys are going to learn the best things. You're going to learn how to make a devlog. You're going to learn how to put an annotation at the end of your video. I don't even call them that anymore. They call it the end screen. They changed it. They got rid of annotations on YouTube in like 2012. What am I saying? I'm going to teach you how to make a Google account. I'm going to teach you how to go to your email. These are valuable things that you can give me $400 to learn. You guys could tell me anything, and I would be able to tell you if it's covered in my course. Anything game development or content creation, will be in my $400 course. Critters, fish. Oh, whoa, I'm in the wrong biome. With modern techniques like advertising through Google Plus and MySpace. Yes, yes, yes. I'm going to teach you guys the ancient and lost art of heckling people on the street. Some people, I'm going to say very rude and bad people, call us snake oil salesmen. I don't know what that means because I've never sold snake oil. But what I do... What? I do sit on the street and I sell things to people that might not actually work for a profit. Will Fairlii Academy teach you how to send a game into development hell for 9 years? I'm not at 9 years yet, but I'm pretty close. So once I hit 9 years, I'll be able to have that knowledge. Do you teach me how to change the things that have been restricting me for all my life because of the roadblocks in my brain? No, that's stupid. That doesn't even exist. You just need to give me money and then follow my tutorial, and then you'll be baller. I can't say any longer, but I gotta go enjoy the live. See ya. Bye, Rex. I'll message you later. Hey, kids, do you want jelly fields early for free working in 2026? Give me the funny little numbers on the back of your parents' credit card. Yeah, if you guys don't give me money right now, I will stop streaming. Sorry, but it's true. Sad but true. Will you teach us how to make a course in your course? Yes, of course. Would anybody be down for me to make a course video? How many people would watch a course video? What am I doing right now? I'm trying to add this item data and I'm just sitting here like being weird. Fish. Fish item. Fish orb? Fairlii, how much do I give you to watch Wicked in your free time? I'm gonna say $15,000. For now, this is just gonna sell for 10 and then to 10. Whatever. We just do placeholder numbers before we actually figure out the balance of what we're doing. And then we can make this fish. The starting bid will be 1 million. You should try modding jelly fields on stream and see how painful it is. No. I don't want to do that. I mean, I'll know where everything is, but I don't want to do it. Okay, LG ball. We're stealing the LG ball. And then we're going to go here. And instead of an LG ball, this is a fish orb. And that is an original prefab. Fish orb is my original idea. Don't steal my fish orb. Yeah, I'm modding it in right now. A real developer would never add a fish orb, but that's something a modder would add. Horizontal movement, vertical movement. The fish orb is not going to move up at all. It's just going to move left and right. I'm going to look like a fake fan now because I only drop Bing back in right before your peak. Game development is modding with a fancy font. True. Adding a fish orb to my game right now and never giving you credit. My very real lawyers will be at your door shortly. Hello. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but hello. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? I don't want to butcher your name. You have BK in your name. I'll just call you BK. So the fish item, this is going to drop a fish orb. This is train station and star rank is because in the train station you can actually fish. So some of the fish are actually have a train station variant as well. Call them Burger King. Call me Burger King the way I sell burgers. I'm adding 16 fish orbs and not informing the players of my game on your existence or the fact that you created that ideology. Wow. For all I do for this community, and this is how you treat me. Okay, this should be good. And then now in the fish spawn spot. Oh, wait, whoa. Oh, there's a quick fin here? What? The fish orb situation is insane. We add the fish orb, and then the item is the fish orb. I don't even think I need to have this item thing here anymore. Time of day required. It doesn't even matter. And it is a fish. And we're actually going to put the rarity all the way up, just so we can get it really quickly here. Fish orb ideology. I'm telling you, you watch this live stream and then you get this sort of fish orb ideology. It just infects your brain. Okay. A fish orb should start here. Fish orb propaganda. Oh, it was there. I had the speed up, but he's there. There he is. Everybody loves a good old fish orb. Look, there it is. It's beautiful. Add fish orb to jelly clicker and make the game actually about clicking fish orbs. Fairlii, how do you pronounce Arum? That's how I pronounce it. Okay, so we've added a bug today. We've added a fish today. So I think we need to add a bird. I think it's bird time. It just might be bird time. Uh-oh, these are items. We want to go to friendly fields, critters, and we want to grab the chickadon. Fish orbly. Forbly. Hi, Lucas. Welcome. Oh yeah, this was the flower we made last time. It's inspired by the Mario Fire Flower, and you fuse this flower with the canister, and that's how you get the gear flower. Har 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 har. And then the Pac-Man fruit, something is gonna need to combine with the Pac-Man fruit to make, or with the canister to make the Pac-Man fruit, but I'm not sure exactly what that is yet. I just joined the stream to listen to something while I code, but my productivity is now eviscerated because I'm watching Fish Orbly draw bugs. Hey. Sounds like all of my evil plans are coming true. Fairlii is just a way for people to be invested in things that don't matter. That was always my end goal, is to just get people invested in whatever this is. What kind of what color feet do these guys be having? Pea shooter from PVZ as a plant? That could be a cool idea. I like that idea. So we get that there. What did I do wrong? The beak. That's what looked weird. What are you gonna call all of those references so you don't get sued? Well, this is a fire flower, so instead we're gonna call it a flower fire. This is a Pac-Man, so instead we're gonna call it Pickle Guy. This is a Game Boy, so we're gonna call it Video Games. Yeah, pretty simple. You should make a fruit based off of the ones from Crash Bandicoot. Wumpa? You know, I'm gonna call him Puckman because I'm brave enough. They weren't brave enough to call him Puckman, but I will. And I will put posters all over the towns that say Puckman. I hope at least one person in chat gets that joke. I think you guys are gamers, though, so I think you guys get the joke. Pretty sure my community is, like, a bunch of, like, epic gamers. My community seems like a fun facts kind of people. Are you guys a fun fact kind of person? Like, do you just, like, be having fun facts? I remember from Scott Pilgrim Moving's opening is that Puckman scene. I don't even know what that means. What's a Pac-Man? We're epic fun fact people, Fairlii. Yes. See, I told you. The reason why my community is so small is because we are just... Listen, we are all the small niche of fun fact people, which fun fact people is going to be the new thing. You know how right now the thing is to just be like really, really rude and hate everything? Eventually, this is going to just turn into fun facts. Like, having fun facts is going to be what people see as being cool. And you know what? We'll be the cool ones. Never. Pac-Man, Pookie Man. Community is most small because people can't physically handle our sheer amount of fun facts. There was an app that I got for fun. I'm all here for it. Is your name Polly or Polly? The polar cat. Anyways, welcome. How are you doing today, Polly? Fairlii is willing to do what woke Namco was too afraid to do and name him Puckman. Do you guys want to know why they changed his name from Puckman? Polly. Shoulders burning for push-ups. How are you? I'll do some push-ups, Andrew. I'll join you. Wakamelon? I thought you wrote Wokamelon. Wokamelon in pronouns. So sorry. I'm assuming your top 2 games are Slime Rancher 1 and 2. What? No. I've played Slime Rancher, but very... Forgive push-ups. Join me in the... What? McRib? I don't like the McRib. It's seasonal. What is this bird called again? Blue jay? And we need the blue jay feather. They renamed him from Puckman so that they could call him Puckman Fire Emoji. I see why they changed it, cowards. Yeah, they changed it because kids were scratching out the P and making it say F-man. F-U-C-K man. Let them kids have fun. Let every arcade in America have cuss words all over it. I'm sure that'll be good for Namco. Oh, poor Namco. Oh, poor Namco got a swear word on the arcade machine. Oh, what are they gonna do about it? Coward. Oh, we already did it. Fairlii said a swear. I don't swear. I spelled the swear. I don't say them. I'm okay with spelling them. I don't say them. I'm actually okay with saying them. I just don't. That's not a thing that I do for the stream, guys. I literally just do not. I do not say swear words. I noticed that I never swore. And then when I was like, I want to say 17, I realized that I was 17 and I didn't swear. And so I was like, how long can I go without doing it? And I'm 27 now. I've said them on accident when combining two words in my mind and speaking too fast. But I've never really intentionally said like I'll say harsher swear. That should be like my 100,000 subscriber special. Fairlii cusses for 10 hours straight. Fish. Feathers. And then we will add the bluebird feather. It's so weird because corporations are so afraid of swear words. Like, why can't I put a swear on my signs in Minecraft on a single player world? Because a child might see it. Owl. A child might see that swear word on your single player world. Your pigs and your cows might see it. A chicken jockey might see that. Say every non-canceling swear so I can make a soundboard. Flibbity, skibbity, stupid head, idiot, dummy, but. Fairlii is going through his villain phase. Villain phrase. Drop your villain phrase in chat. All right, I need to focus up, guys. You guys are not paying attention. It's taking me 10 minutes to add a feather. Item. Blue jay feather. The rarity is just going to be 0. We're just going to keep doing what we're already doing. Just 10-10. Yes, the jellies can eat feathers. That sounded like moaning to me. What? Fish or bleeth. That's my true identity. Oh my god, who is the deja vu guy? I'm having it, not right now. My villain phrase, think of our company as a family. I'm going to Italy tomorrow, maybe today. Do y'all want something from there? Yeah. I want an Italian thingy. Wait, what is go to sea? Wait, what? Go to the sea when you arrive and swim forward. I'm from Bosnia. I'll meet you there. Have you ever felt deja vu? I just felt deja vu. I can almost guarantee right now that someone has called me fish orbly in the past. But I don't believe that's true. There's no way that somebody would have just called me that. But my brain is telling me that it happened. Sprites biomes. How do the birds work? okay, they're just in critters. Folder birds. I'm the deja vu guide. Is it the evil Fairlii thing that happened on a past stream that's making you think that? Evil Fairlii doesn't exist. He doesn't exist, guys. There's only nice Fairlii. Guys, I just want to say, I hope you have an incredible day. I hope your day is amazing. Just kidding. Screw your day. Your day freaking sucks, bro. I think I know why I'm not popular. I think I know why I'm not popular, and it's because I don't really appeal to any one crowd because I'm just... Evil Fairlii would have finished the feather already? Oh yeah? Well, nice Andrew would have spelled Fairlii correctly. How about that? How about that? It's like I make cozy and comfy games, and I have moments where I'm very like chill and cozy, but then I'm loud and annoying at the same time. It's Whiplash. Not many people are really into Whiplash, except for you, lovely viewer. And then we need to change that to 16. She has a whole song about how to be popular. What do you mean how to be popular? I already figured that out a while ago. I don't need to listen to a song how to do that. I'm turning into evil Fairlii. For the next... until someone donates $15, I'm going to become evil Fairlii. What do we need to do? We need to actually make the bird a bird. So we do that by going to wherever the heck our bird spawn thing is. Bird spawns. And then we're just going to steal the chickadon. Haha. And then it's not actually a chickadon though, guys. Critters. Folder birds. It's actually a blue jay. Original prefab, and let's edit this puppy. Guys, do you see this character Blue? Hi guys, first stream. Good thing Nice Fairlii is here to greet me and welcome me to the community. Who the freak names himself Frog Balloon? Are you like a frog balloon, like from in Shrek when Fiona shows Shrek she's actually nasty woman and she inhales what? She blows up a frog like a balloon and then ties it up with a snake, I think. I don't remember that movie. That was my attempt at being mean about your username. Oh, shoot. We did not do the bird correctly, actually. We didn't do it correctly because we need to put the thing on the bottom. Is it on the bottom for all of them or just the one? I don't know. Wow, Fairlii, how could you say that? Everybody leave while you still can. Evil Fairlii has arrived. Is Blue a blue frog or a blue cat in a yellow bowl? Blue is a blue frog, and it's based on my nephew, Ruben. But we call him Rue. So, my brother is Ruben, and my nephew is also Ruben, but we call them Ruben and Rue. So, there are two frog characters named Blueben and Blue. And they're blue frogs. Everyone mentioned Shrek. Wait, I'm not the first person that said that about your name. Guys, what's your currently favorite music? Mine is Sugar on My Tongue by Tyler, the Creator. I've been listening to, I've been listening to this one song. It's like, I don't know what exactly the genre is. I'm gonna call the genre gay drum and bass. I've been really liking the song. It's called Bad Guys by Sydney with a C. Very girly. Very, I'm in my sassy girly era of music. Goated music. I just really love, like, artists that make very interesting and different types of music. And I was recommended her content. And I think it's awesome. And I think she deserves so much more attention than she gets. Fairlii, I finished my Deltarune video. I had to lock in yesterday to edit it. Congratulations. How old is Fairlii? How old is Makoko? Who is the oldest VTuber? How old is... What are you saying? Fairlii listening to sassy pop? Yeah. I'll listen to, like, that kind of music, and it's like a girl talking about why men are all suck, and I'll be like, they do. I understand, girl. They do suck. Fully being a man. So this is a bird. That's what I was looking for, the bird sprites. Number 1, I win YouTube. What? What is happening? Not that men suck, it's that men who are constantly online most of the time suck. I think a lot of people just suck. Regardless of anything about them. They just suck. Oh, they got number 1 on the XP. Yeah, the XP is weird. Doesn't make any sense. Basically, there is a game where you search anything and go through the related searches thing and see where you land. Oh. In the Discord server, someone said that Phil leaked the future of Leaflup's Candy Hunt because they said that Leaflup's Candy Hunt Chapter 1 OST. What if we had Leaflup's Candy Hunt 2.0 and it added a lot of new stuff to the game? Next thing said by Fairlii is gonna be my first search. Crap, what was that thing called? Hold on. Nahali Vanny. Nahani Valley Monster. That should be your first search. OGs of the stream know that. And by OGs, I mean people who were here like 2 weeks ago. Okay, the Blue Jay, I think, is normal. I think we finished the Blue Jay, guys. Blue Jay. Oh, wait, did I set the feather that it drops? Blue Jay feather. Yes, okay. So now we wait for a Blue Jay to spawn. But we need to add the Blue Jay into here. And into here. Because this is going to be the default bird in this biome. One of my cats has been sleeping on my Mario sweater the entire evening. What a goated cat. They know who the OG is. That cat knows. I'm gonna set the speed up a ton and then just assume that a bird will be there. There it is. I need to set back to normal speed button. I'm gonna actually make one of those in like after we're done testing this. I didn't get the feather. What about you? No. Alright, where's the third bird? There he is. Hey, yeah. I got a fish orb, though, but I didn't get a bird feather, so let's crank it up. I literally got the sweater like yesterday, too. Oh. Your kitty's trying to make it smell like them. Your kitty is marking it. Ha! There we go. Blue jay feather. Yay! Since I'm taking it easy this week, do you guys want to do something really stupid to Jelly Fields for a second just to see what would happen? Do you want to do something dumb that I'll probably just delete just to do it? All right, here's my idea. I just thought of this idea. Jellyfield's Deltarune biome. I wouldn't even know what the freak to add. I think me making the Leaflup's Candy Hut Deltarune video is just gonna make the Fairlii Deltarune jokes like so much worse. But I'm doing Deltarune. Did you just say Deltagoon? What the freak? Miscellaneous files. Close all tabs. Bye, Moonfall. Ban them. Ban them. Oh, wait. I'm gonna do it the dumbest way possible. I'm not even gonna think about making this performant at all. Let me do this dumb thing. Oh my god. We're doing something really dumb right now. This is not making it into the actual game. Hi, Frog Animates. Welcome. What the freak? My DPI? Alright, so we're going to do this. We're going to say Collider 2D. Collider equals physics 2D dot overlap circle. Overlap circle. Let's do all. It needs to be all. So it needs to be a array of colliders. And then it's going to be at transform that position. The radius is going to be 0.25f, and it's going to be on the item layer. YouTube Shorts got to me. Don't watch YouTube Shorts unless they're mine. Collider.length is greater than 0. Oh, wait, we'll just say... Never mind, we'll just say... For each... Collider 2D... Collider found in Collider... Completely fairly. Dot get component rigid body 2D. So we're gonna have the rigid body 2D, and we're gonna add a force to it. And then we're gonna say public float Bounce amount. A bounce amount. New vector 2. It's just gonna be the same. But we need to see if it's not us. If collider found is not equal to get component. Box. Collider 2D. Is this gonna be really laggy? Collider found. 5 seconds into coding and I already know that you need to add this into the full game. I watched all the good content on shorts, now it's just brain rot. You make YouTube shorts? Yes. Instructions unclear. I've been watching nothing but Fairlii shorts for half an hour. 5 seconds into coding, I already know you need to add this into the full game. Alright, let's see what it does. It's going to do absolutely nothing at first. But we're just going to see if it logs an error. Okay. Now, what we need to do is we need to go to our item. This is dumb. Let's change that to 2. And then... item? Oh, it's actually a... item collider. And interact. Wait, this is gonna be dumb. Okay. Okay. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Because we need to say... If clarifying is not equal to get components in children. This is taking me so long. If clarifying get component in children, or no, get in parent. Yeah. Guys, this is gonna be sick. This is gonna go on YouTube Shorts. This one's going on YouTube Shorts. And I can go, what? What? I didn't know it would do that. And then everybody will believe that I didn't know it would do that. And they're like, he's such a quirky developer. What? Guys, I didn't know it would do... Wait, I didn't know it would do that. Why is it doing that? Did I make an airplane window? What? How did I do that? How did I make wind? Okay, let me ask any of you. Did any of you in chat think that would happen? I'm stealing your content and putting overstimulating but flavorless games below it? Okay. Okay. Watch this now. They're racing. Put it into windy biomes but decrease the speed in which the items fly. I think it's really bad for performance. Oh. Oh. This is where they want to be. If you guys ever wondered if the items had their own mind where they wanted to be, it would be here. What in the world? Okay, now let's try this. We're gonna do a random dot range between 0 and bounce amount times random. Random dot range between 1 and 2. And we're gonna just do that for both. So now it's not gonna go in one direction. They're really going to go as God intended. Except for the fact that Huh? But what? A range between oh, wait a minute. Just remove that. Do that. Grab this. Do that, do that. And then add another one. Don't add another one. Remove that one. What? What? Only 1, 2, 3, 4. What did I do? Hold on. I need to actually sit here and think. Vector 2. Where does it close? There's 1, 2, 3 of these. 4. So this closes... Is it really 4? No. I'm so stupid. My brain is really not thinking right now. Okay, this. If it was just like that, that would be fine. Huh? There we go. Now we just add this to this. It is 4. 20 viewers again. Yay! Hi, Astro Low. Welcome to the stream. Content farming. We're content farming, guys. Let's get Fairlii to 100 million subscribers. All right, guys. Watch this. All right, chat. Chat, I got you on the screen right now. I got you on the screen, so don't give it away. Don't give it away, okay? Hold on. Don't give this away. We're gonna pretend. Okay, wait a minute. I'm not gonna content farm. I'm not gonna content farm because I'm totally not putting on a Unity branded hat right now. Okay. We're not gonna content farm. What we're gonna do something completely normal. Yeah, you guys, just keep saying completely normal things. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Guys, I got a 10-second ad before I can do it. We just gotta be quiet. We gotta be quiet. Fish Orbly isn't clip farming. That's ridiculous. What's up, fellow chatters? See, hi, Joker Alino. How are you doing? I like how the gravity is made well. Yeah, thank you guys so much for talking about it. don't open that. Do this. Do that. This goes here. Like that. Okay. Ignore that. Okay. All right. All right, guys, watch. Don't. I just punched my microphone. We're definitely not setting up a YouTube Shorts, a fake YouTube short where we're gonna get a lot of money from this. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna pretend like I didn't know the physics is gonna do this, right? And then I'm gonna make a really silly face, and everybody's gonna like the short. And then they're gonna see I'm sponsored by Unity. Okay, watch this. We'll start here. And bracket and semicolon, save. We're gonna save. We're gonna save. All right, guys, so that should be the physics done. I think the physics are gonna look really good. They might be a little floaty, but it should be actually completely normal. I might need to go into here, and we need to actually set the physics amount. So 15, I'm gonna set it to maybe 22 because that should be just a good amount. And then we're gonna click play, and here we go, my first time making physics in a game. Gotta wait for it to load. Oh, I'm so excited. What? What? What are the? What? 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 Oh my god, I never. Oh, oh shoot. Guys, I messed up the gravity. What did I do? What is this screen? How did I get to this screen? Oh shoot, the camera's still on. Wait. Turn the camera off. All right. Why do you guys put up with that? Only 100 likes. Oh, I forgot to. We had to redo it, guys. I forgot to say I was sponsored by Unity. Oh, I forgot to say that part. I actually want to see what they're doing. Look at that's kind of crazy. I don't know why they're doing that, but this was funny. That was pretty good. My bad, guys. I blew really hard from the side. My bad, guys. Gale Force winds were added to Jelly Fields on accident. I accidentally added Gale Force winds. Should we watch that back? Should we watch the replay of that to see how good it was? You need a negative positive range for them to move both ways. Yeah, it was negative and positive. I think a lot of things that I just did there was positive. Jellyfield's natural disaster update. It's like the gravity got me in real life. What happened was I tried to grab my camera and get really close to it with my face to do a funny YouTuber face, and it fell off of my microphone stand. It hit my my stream deck, which then changed the scene to a different thing, and I think it also hit my microphone. That was as chaotic as it should have been, I think. Okay, let's watch that back to see if we got a hit. I'll let you guys decide if that should be a YouTube short or not. If we got a real hit. Okay. So 15. I'm gonna set it to maybe 22 because that should be just a good amount. Look, I look like I'm real. I'm so good at acting. Here we go, my first time making physics in a game. so excited. What? What? What are the... That's pretty good. That was pretty good. I think we're gonna get at least 25 views on that one. That's looking like 25 views kind of thing. Oh my god, the music is so loud. I'm so sorry. I got you back on my feed. Yay! Hi, Elad. Elad? What a terrible time for you to show up. Like, let me take this stupid Unity hat off. Do you see how much dust was on that hat? I haven't worn that in so long. Because I haven't gone outside in so long. Oh, we do need to add Subway Surfers gameplay to the bottom. We'll do that. I mean, we could do an interactive live stream and I can edit a short with Subway Surfers gameplay on the bottom live on the live stream. If you guys want to get really meta. We could edit and upload a YouTube short of me messing up the physics with Subway Surfers gameplay live on the stream. And all the people who watch my shorts normally would be like, what the freak happened to this dude? What is going on? It's like, what is wrong with this guy? Okay, so pretty much everything that we were working on today actually did make the short really oversaturated too. Okay. I'm down for whatever you guys really want to do, honestly. Just whatever weird content you want, I'm here for it. Do it. I'm back, Fairlii. Oh, you didn't miss anything. Also, we have about as many likes as we do viewers, which is really awesome. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. GF plans to do anything with Game Maker Toolkit 2025. The jam, I thought about it, but because of the stuff that's been going on in my life recently, I'm not going to try and stress myself out with doing anything like that. Do you guys like this plant? Should I add this plant in as well? I think this one's cute. I might just add this as a... kind of want to do it like this. I want it to be tall. Has it started, by the way? I think it starts tomorrow, right? I didn't find the song I was searching for, but I found another one. Can I post a link to it? Pure Talent? You would have to do it on the Discord server because YouTube does not allow the posting of links. Unfortunately. I'm feeling extremely tired, even though it's like the middle of the day, so I'm going to take a bit of a rest. Thank you for streaming, Fairlii. Bye, Frog Balloon. Thank you so much for showing up. I really do appreciate it. I do highly appreciate it. Discord it is then. Yeah, if you send it on Discord, you can send it in general or in the stream chat if you're really feeling like it. Let's see. I don't know exactly if this looks good. I've come to learn that good is subjective. Kind of like that. You zoomed in, I thought it was a jelly butt. He got a wide crack. I'm making like a really tall plant. And I totally didn't do something really unhinged a second ago. I promise. Guys, don't tell her. Don't tell her, please. I'll get in trouble. Jelly booty cheek. You mean this leaf? Do we like this plant? Does this plant look okay? No clip farming happening in this stream chat previously, don't worry. See, what I can do is I can upload the version with the Subway Surfers and the craziness, and then I can later on upload the version that proved that we were just clip farming, and then people are going to be like, wow, I actually fell for it. Man, I need to change my life around. Then they go back to college. The rough story of my game is that you play as a baker and people order cakes from you, but when you bake cakes in this universe, you have to fight them, and each ingredient you add modifies the attack. That's awesome. I love you too, Delana. I hope you're having a good day at work. We're going to add this tall plant just to see if I like it as a background decoration or not. I think I'll end up liking it. Biomes, Hingewood Heights. I guess I don't need to save it as decorations. I'm gonna just call it tall. Tall leafy plant. Do you guys see how much I type Leaflup? I went to type in leafy and type Leafly. Sprites, biomes, Hingewood Heights. You guys want to know the part about me doing that insane unhinged stuff is? What the worst part about it is? The worst part about it is my family and my fiance's family watches my videos and my shorts and stuff. So whenever I do something like that, there's a pretty high chance that like a grandma or a grandpa or like an uncle or aunt that I don't really know sees it. And then they're probably going to see me at a family reunion and be like, hey, what was up with that? You got to do what you got to do as a content creator. Bottom, apply. Okay, we can add this as a little decoration. I have some decorations in here, but they are currently turned off because they're just from the other biome. So we should be able to find them somewhere in here and then turn them on. Yeah, like this tree, for example. Drag this guy over, and instead it's gonna be this little leafy guy. So we can put these guys around over here and stuff like that. Cute. What if these grew in the tree? Would this be weird to see? Like, if it was like this, then a little bit like this. If there was like vines growing in the tree. I think that looks awesome. You're cooked. Do I eat or do I not go eat? Yes, go eat. If you're hungry, go eat. I want to eat, but there are people over and I'm socially awkward. I feel that. I really do be like that sometimes. When I get anxious, when I eat, it upsets my stomach. So whenever I go out to like social events, I usually am... I'm okay with stuff socially, but I get anxious about being like hot. And I find that at a lot of like family gatherings and parties and stuff, it just be really hot in those rooms. So it makes me uncomfortable. So I just don't eat. Because I don't want to upset my stomach and make it worse. I want some little ground coverings for these little outside areas over here. So I think I'm going to actually do something like that. Kind of like this, but smaller. So like little... like that. Something like that. Cute. Love it. Love it. So we'll have like this version. There'll be another version that's kind of similar. But instead, we're gonna have like a little bit of a rock. Like a little rock. Cute. Maybe one that's like little... Can we have like a little bit of... a tiny little like tree sprout growing? To not Jellyfieldsy. Needs to be more squared off than there needs to be a pixel there. But that's too big. I don't like how big that is either. But I don't want it to be just 1 pixel like that. I don't know if I ever asked what is roughly your goal with the game? What do you mean? Like the goal in the game? Or what my goal is with making the game? Just do like that. Both? The goal in the game is to go to different biomes and clear corruption in all of these different little biomes in very cute ways. I don't know how I want this to look. Maybe like this. Hello, Captain Krabs. How are you doing today? Maybe I'll just keep this. I wanted it to look like little things, but I guess I'll just do something like this. Too thick. You travel to different biomes. And you're trying to clear this corruption that is spread across the world by farming and befriending the little jellies, these little guys. And so you farm and you do little mini games and you fish and catch bugs and do other activities in the biome to defeat the corruption. And then when you defeat the corruption, you can go back to your train station and upgrade stuff. And then purchase little decorations and do little decorating things and stuff like that. It's just a cute little game. There is a story to it as well. Okay, like that. Are you a slime or will there be a human character? You're a nothing. You are a character, but you're just floating around in the air, basically. You are no person. Oh, by the way, do we have any Leaflup's Candy Hunt enthusiasts in the chat? Any Leaflup's Candy Hunt gamers? But we're gonna export this as a sprite sheet, and we are gonna call this Hingewood Heights. We're gonna call this Forest ground coverings. Yes. Biomes, central heights. And then we're gonna just go back here. Grab the ground coverings. Slime finds a skeleton corpse and fuses with it. I'm not sure entirely what Leaflup Candy Hunt is, to be honest. Like, I know it's a game, but that is about it. It's a game that I just released. And it is very cool. It's currently getting like a major rework of like basically the entire game. A 2.0 version that's going to be really awesome. But the basic idea is that it's a collectathon platformer game with a cute story and a bunch of wacky characters. I just want to know if there's any Leaflup's Candy Hunt heads in the chat, because I was going to show something new today, if there were. Alright, decorations. We're going to grab this, and then we're going to do this. We're going to group it by count. There are 3, and then on the bottom. So now we have our little ground coverings. Ta-da! And then we can just take this and then... See, look at that. Now we have these little... cute little ground coverings that we can put in this deeper section of the forest. This definitely adds... This adds a lot to that little outside area. And then we can do some of these. But actually, we want these to be a... Where's the back grass at? Right there. It's just on the... It's on the background layer, but it's like too far back. We can do this as well. We can grab one of these sprouts. Where's the other sprouts? Where the freak did I put it? Oh, there. Let's change these to this. Wait. I darkened these ones? Anything that's in the background that you can't interact with is darkened. That just lets the player know that this isn't something that you can interact with, because there are the sprouts in the forest that you can interact with, but there's also the ones that you can't interact with. So these ones are the ones you cannot interact with. So therefore, they are darkened. It's just like a little bit of a visual indication. Nothing too crazy, but it helps a little bit with like the player being confused about stuff. Nothing major, nothing massive. Look at that. Okay. Let me go look. See what that's looking like. Yeah, I need to just change it to daytime. Change to daytime, please. Okay, it's daytime. I was drinking my coffee. And now if we go over here, look at that. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Hold on a minute. These bad boys have parallax on them. I do not want these guys to parallax. Do not want the parallax on these blokes. Let's remove that. Okay, now we're good. I have spicy potatoes with rice, a boiled egg, and some soy sauce on the rice. Ooh! I want to eat some food. I'm starving. I kind of want to make ramen with a egg. With the egg on it. All I know about this game is Mossy Rock and Dark Sprouts. You've probably said it a million times, but this is a Metroidvania. No, this is a little farming game. What is the high-level story of the game? The story is that what happened to that reset speed button? I'll actually make that. The idea of the game is you are hired by a slightly shady train company called Kluku Transportation. And what they want you to do is they want you to go to these different biomes around the world and clean up corruption that just so happen to have appeared wherever they have been doing their train activities. They are also partnered with the GELLI Travels company. The GELLI Travels company puts little tourist attractions. I just noticed this dude is... Why are you floating? The GELLI Travels company makes all of these little tourist stops in these different areas. And you can... What am I saying? You basically go to these biomes and your job is to clear up the corruption for the company because you're an employee. But also, the further you go, the more you learn about where the corruption actually comes from, and then you want to clear it in for different reasons as the story goes on. I don't want to like spoil what goes on with the story, but basically this corruption is screwing with the environment. It's making the little slimes that live around the areas upset, and every time you go to a biome you meet a new person and they tell you why they want you to clear the corruption, so you become friends with them and stuff like that. I had 20 quantum slimes die in 2 minutes in Slime Rancher 1. I don't know what that means, but I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that. So that's basically the basic premise of this game. This game is mostly gameplay at the moment, and I haven't really done too much story stuff. But that's why I was working on the game Leaflup's Candy Hunt, was to teach myself a little bit about writing and a little bit about story and pacing and stuff like that. So I can't wait to actually dive more into the story of this game. While we're here, let's do the thing. Employee. No, your benefits are terrible. When you first start the game, I can actually show you. Here, this is the intro. Wait, no, don't skip cutscene. Tutorial. I don't know if this is gonna work or not, but I'm hoping it works. Okay, I don't think it works, unfortunately. Well, basically it shows you like your contract for working here. This guy right here, he's the manager, and he's kind of a rude guy. And he shows you your work contract, and it basically says like no breaks, no paid time off. If you're ever caught taking a break, you will be fired. And then the company also has the right to take any money from you. Like, nothing belongs to you. But they do give you your very own train station. This is where you come to after every biome, and then you get to upgrade your different stuff that you do in the biomes, and then you get to purchase little decorations to decorate as well. Very cool. Just cool, chill stuff like that. Alright, let's do this dev thing real quick. And then I can also sell you guys on my other game. That's sick, though. You thought of everything. Hey, you gotta build out the world. Okay, so there's the speed up, there's the speed down. We're actually gonna just move the speed down button. And then in the middle, we're gonna put the normal speed in the middle. Speed, normal button. All you gotta do is understand is that I have to get 20 slimes, which will take 30 minutes. Damn. Hi, Script Masters. Welcome to the stream. If you need a game tester, your boy's got you. Mac only, though. I don't know if my game works on Mac. Fairlii, would you rather be guaranteed slay for 10 years or only half slay for 30 years? I think you should slay for longer because I think you might learn something in those 30 years that you wouldn't have in those powerful 10 years. I think the longevity would give you some extra insight. Swore, but actually it's time. Wait, I swore? What do you mean? Okay. Public bool is normal. If is normal, then we're just gonna say time.timescale equals 1, and then we're just gonna return. That's just gonna set that back to normal. Have you thought about using the new UI system? They have a new UI system? I have not kept up with anything Unity's done. My stuff just works for me, and I just let it be that way. I'm gonna just say reset. And then, did I set the thing properly? Yes. Okay, that should work. Let's test that out. That's a button that I've definitely been needing, because adjusting the speed has been kind of annoying for me. All right. So let's say I set the speed really fast while I'm streaming, and then I'm like, I need to go back to normal. Boop. There we go. Boop. Boop. Perfect. Good testing button. Perfect testing. We did it. Should I comb through all of your streams and steal all of the code I see? It's not gonna be great code, but it might work. Some of it might work, but don't know how well it's gonna benefit you. I'm yawning. Okay. I think we've gotten a lot of good stuff done today, actually. I don't care about Unity anyway. Screw Unity. Steal the code, as the old quote goes. If it works, don't fix it. Yeah. If it works, just let it be. Just let it sit there. Okay, I'm gonna sell you guys on something. Selling you guys on something. Time for the this guy's gonna sell you something portion of the stream. First of all, buy my game dev course, $700,000. What does it teach you? I don't know. I haven't made it yet, but it's gonna be great. But you can buy it. You can buy it now, even though it hasn't been made yet. And then when I maybe make it, I'll give it to you. By the way, thank you guys so much for joining the stream. Let me know, any of you that are actively chatting, any of you that are lurking, did you enjoy the stream? Do you like this content? Do you wish it was different in any way? Yes. Yes, you liked it. Cool. Good to hear. Perfect as it is. Wow. I do enjoy the streams. Wow. Thank you. Streaming good. I would like it if you made more Wicked references. It's time for Wicked. It's time for Wicked. And then we kissed. Was that Wicked? I wish it was a different way that you gave me 542E quintillion dollars. I don't even have $5. I do, but It's not for you. I'm playing your game right now. Let me know how you think about the game. That is an older version of the game, but let me know what you think. My USB port stops working, so I did not see it at all, but the last part was good. Wait, your USB port stopped working? What? Oh my god, that's a summary of the plot. See, Owl? I know about Wicked. I pay attention to my viewers and their interests. How many content creators actually are paying attention to their individual viewer interests? Come on now. I'm gonna go play Slime Rancher. Have fun. All I had was a keyboard. You don't know about Undertale or Deltarune, but I'm making a video about it. So, how's that? I know what it is. It's funnier if I don't know what it is, though. You know? Hi, I'm gonna sell you guys on my game Leaflup's Candy Hunt by showing you a new addition to the game. Welcome to the this is the new addition to the game segment. So, in my game Leaflup's Candy Hunt, you go around as this guy, Leaflup. So basically, you're this Leaflup guy. And you go around collecting candy. Let's maximize this tab so you can actually see. You go around collecting candy. Don't look at that. How is it supposed to show that? You go around collecting candy. And this is one area in the game. Bonk. This is one area in the game called the Pinball Tower. And previously, in the version of the game that's out now, there was not much platforming stuff you did in this tower. You basically came in here, dropped down, and then just like played pinball, and that was about it. But in the 2.0 update of the game, I am like vastly expanding the amount of platforming in the game. And not just basic platforming, I'm adding like, you know, new mechanics and new like different things for all of the platforming sections of the game. So, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Keep in mind, when you're redoing the whole game, there's bugs. Yeah, that's a bug. That's a bug right there. Okay, let me go back here. So, will the update be paid if we already have the game? No, this is 100% a free update if you already own the game. So there's this area over here. This is what it used to look like. It's kind of like really cramped. There's the platforming is not really like very exciting. Just kind of normal platforming, nothing really crazy going on here. But over here is where it starts to get a little different. See all this candy that's like all jammed together? The candy in the game is not going to be all jammed together like this anymore. It's going to actually be spread out, and you actually have to do a little jumpy jumps to get to it. So in the pinball tower, there's some pretty interesting new mechanics for the platforming. For example, there are moving platforms in the pinball tower. This adds some fun little moving platforming kind of stuff. And the movement actually works on the platform, which is really difficult to do. And then the other thing that's a fun mechanic in here is, you saw it earlier, but there's these little stars that will launch you in different directions. And this allows for not only some interesting platforming, but also some interesting little light puzzles. Like there's this one here, and you can hit it and it'll bounce you up here. And if you hit in the specific angle, you can fly up here and get you some candy up here. Pretty cool. There'll be some other stuff in here, but I guess since I'm here, I've been very secretive about this update, or the 2.0 update. This update is also adding what are called Jambity trials. I'm not going to explain story-wise what that means. I'm just giving you the name of it. They're called Jamdi trials, and throughout the game, there will be these little entrances to different trials. You can go inside them, and there'll be different platforming or different little challenges based on the different mechanics and stuff in the game. So that's a very interesting thing, too. I can show you this as well. Hold on one second. I know I'm not really selling the game to you right now if you have you know nothing about it. This is mostly just showing the people that already have the game what's changing in the 2.0 update. But the game will also be releasing on Steam for the 2.0 update, which is going to be really cool. Pinball reminds me of Yoku's Island Express. That pinball unlocked the memory of that game. What the freak? Should I just show... Oh, I don't want to just show the cool stuff, though. I'm going to keep some of this stuff secretive. I'll show some of the other cool stuff. So, one of the things that was feedback for the game from the people that played the 1.0 version is it's a very short game. So, the areas in the game are not that big. And the platforming was not really, like, that difficult or, like... in depth. And so for the 2.0 update, I want to expand the length of the game by a lot. You're gonna have to keep in mind all of this is very, very early and very, very placeholder, so the tiles are gonna be very broken and the layout is gonna look a little bit strange, but you'll get the idea. In this area, you are supposed to get 5 pieces of candy and get a little map, and it used to just end right here. It used to end like right here. You would just go down here and you would get the map. But now there is this whole little platforming segment here that you have to go through. And then you will go over here and then like up here and then over here. And then the map is actually all the way up over here. And at this point, you don't have any abilities, so you can't like double jump or like run or anything. But once you get the run, you can come over here. And then you will have access to get over to this area. And now this area is like, oh, what the freak is that? Oh, those blocks, they break. So you actually have to like run across them. So that's another new mechanic. There's little blocks that you can only stay on for like a split second before you have to jump off of them, which allows you to get to different little areas. Very, very cool. The game's basically just getting like a lot of like interesting and fun actual gameplay stuff. The story is still really cool. There's changes to the story and how in-depth that stuff is, but the game is just getting like a lot of changes to the actual platforming itself, which is very fun. Just exciting. Cool stuff. Cool stuff, guys. That's a promo for the 2.0 update of this game. There's like a trailer and stuff for the game on the YouTube channel if you actually really are interested in it. But if you like collectathon games, if you like Mario Odyssey, if you like Banjo-Kazooie, those kind of games, that's basically what I made the game based on, is those kinds of games from my childhood. Hold up, his game design is fire. And you might have accidentally seen a little sneak peek at it earlier because I accidentally pressed the wrong button, but there is a brand new main game mechanic coming to the game in 2.0 that adds the potential to do a little puzzling and other different cool stuff. Do you recommend doing game dev streams for big games you're making? I don't know. I think my game dev career might be like, or at least my content creation side of my career, I can't tell if it's over or it's getting good. I can't tell if everyone is, like, if it's about to end or if it's, like, about to go crazy. I don't really know. Am I the one who thinks it looks bait and switch? What is bait and switch? Is that a game? Or do you mean it looks like bait and switch? Like Leaflup Candy Hunt Maker when? Do you mean it looks like bait and switch like I'm stealing your money? Or is there a game or something called bait and switch? Bait and switch is a genre of horror games which look cute at first but then become scary. Oh, it definitely has some horror elements in it because it's inspired by Halloween and that kind of time of the year. So there are kind of those types of little things in the game. There's cool stuff in that game. You can go through a really bad platforming game section. You can learn really weird mysteries about the world, like about a weird sign company that somehow managed to make ink that moves on its own, but where that ink comes from is actually really disturbing. There's some cool stuff in there. Some interesting things. There's a forest whistler. Apparently sometimes in the forest you can hear something whistle. Very creepy. Very creepy. It also has a banger soundtrack. It features art from people in the community. Kind of just goated all around, to be honest. To be honest. Kind of just really freaking cool. Berserk type plot twist. There is some plot twists going on in the game. Some plot twists that happen. I would say, if you want to check it out and buy it now, that's cool. But also, if you want to wait for the 2.0 update that has, like, changes the whole game and is, like, really crazy, that's pretty cool, too. Or if you just want to watch the streams, also cool. You should post the OST somewhere. The OST is out. It is on the... Let me show you. Let me show you guys. Let me show you guys and let me give you a sample. Should I play you guys the trailer? Do you guys want to watch the trailer? Just play the trailer for them. You can find the soundtrack dun, 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 over on Philosophical Raccoon, Phil's channel. Phil is the person that made the soundtrack for the game. Has all of the different songs. Intro, unfinished track, Sweet Beginnings, first and final stretch, Candinia Forest. It gave me the 100% quit before they hit it big. Deeply familiar. Inside the Tower Shipbuilding. Climactic song, and Leaflup's Friendship Hunt. And look at this beautiful thing that Phil did for the soundtrack. They did like... Look at that. That's so cute. Beautiful, amazing game. I need to... Are they on Spotify? I don't know where they are at. I have no idea where they are. This person said that Candinia Forest is one of their favorite works of Phil. Yeah, Candinia Forest is kind of a goated song. Very Halloween-y. Ooh, spooky. Shout out to the Pinball Tower theme for being the best song. I gotta say that the Luna Lane song is the best one. By far. It brought tears to my eyes. Actually, genuinely. Why are all of your recommended videos music and then 1,000 Players Simulate rich and poor? Wait, what? 1,000 players simulate civilization rich and poor. I don't actually watch anything on this channel. I don't use the Fairlii channel to watch anything. So these are all just whatever just happens to be recommended. They made a bunch of Pizza Tower MIDI remixes. Yeah, they also do a lot of music for my games. They make the music for Jelly Fields as well. Very talented person. Very, very talented person. But the basic appeal to Leaflup's Candy Hunt is there's very interesting characters and they have cute little interactions and the story's cute and stuff like that. But you know, chill kind of stuff like that. Fairlii be making games. Fairlii be making games. You already know. And I guess I'm just in the section of the stream where I'm just promoting things. Also, if you want to be locked in more to fairlii.com, which is a website that doesn't exist, but I just made it up. If you want to be locked in, but you want to be locked in even further, hey, I suggest locking into the good old-fashioned Fairlii Minis channel. We just hit 60 subscribers on the Fairlii Minis channel. On this channel, this is stream highlights, baby. This is going to be unhinged. This is going to be weird. This is going to be wacky. If you have not seen this I Found Weirdly Romantic Games video, you need to watch this. I hosted a game jam called the Awful Jam. And whilst we were doing the Awful Jam, what was that pick me boy laugh? Nothing. While doing the Awful Jam, we found a genre of games that we call Louisa games. And I'll play the little intro for you, and then I'll let you go find this video on your own if you want to. But this is the hardest. You're about to hear the hardest I've ever laughed in my life. Genuinely. I don't know how I laughed that hard. It doesn't sound as crazy on the video, but in real life, I laughed so hard that it hurt. It hurt my body to laugh that hard. I was trying not to laugh too. I was trying to be very kind. I was trying to be very understanding. I was trying to be very polite. Should we play Diddy Kong? Princess Peach! Hello, I am Louisa. I am glad that you are playing one of our games. I have kidnapped Louisa. Why is Louisa in Castlevania? I suffer because I will never see Louisa again. I decided now to make further Louisa games. There's Louisa. So that, yeah, this is this game developer we found, Barden, one of the game developers of all time. Watch it. If you like the more of the unhinged stuff that I do, watch this. Watch this video. Very good. I am also going to be doing a recap video for the whole Awful Jam, which will also be fun. But yeah, obviously the stream is winding down right now, so we're just yipping and yapping. Feel free to leave the stream if you're ready to hop out and you don't want to just listen to the end preamble kind of stuff. That's giving ARG. Listen, I think we need to go back to Louisa. Louisa was a whole thing that I think I need to go back to. But yeah, that's what will be going on that channel. Kind of those sorts of things. And then, like I said on the Fairlii channel, I'm working on a devlog for the entirety of Leaflup's Candy Hunt. I'm also working on a video where I make a Labubu simulator. I don't know if that'll actually happen. We're going back in time to the first Louisa game to get Diddy Kong off the dating pool. I hope I did that properly, Hats. Good reference. Fair Louisa. No, no, not Fair Louisa. What have you done? Thank you guys so much for showing up to the stream. I will possibly be streaming on Wednesday. Depends on how I'm feeling. If I'm trying to take it easy. Like I said earlier, taking it easy this week. Streams might not be 4 hours this week. We might just stick with these like 2-hour-ish streams. But thank you guys so much for showing up. This was a really good stream. I had a lot of fun. I'm going to edit that short and upload it. Can't wait for Awful Jam 2 where the theme is Louisa. I'm cooking up some themes right now for Awful Jam 2. I kind of want to do it next week. I think next week will be a good time for Awful Jam 2 to happen. Yeah, I want to post that short of me accidentally messing up the physics. Do you recognize the bodies in the water? What? Bob Builder? Bob the Builder? Bob the Builder killing people? What? Can't wait for a GMTK where I'll name one of my characters Louisa. Oh yeah, with GMTK we should probably wait like 2 weeks or so for the Awful Jam. We'll figure it out. It's an SCP, by the way. Ah. Bye, Polly. Polly. Okay, guys. I'm yawning and my eyes are closed. Thank you guys for showing up to the stream. Did you say goodbye to your family yesterday? Because we went on a vacation. I went on a vacation without my parents. Goodbye.